Thank you so much for joining us today. We are live at MMA, and today is Tuesday. I have to say it's probably one of my favorite Facebook Live days because I feel like I know everyone that I interview on this day, but I don't know their story. And every Tuesday we do Let Your Story Drive You. So it's kind of cool because I get to hear everyone's story and how they got into makeup, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
So this is Megan. Megan Walker is an alumni here at MMA. She graduated this coming July.
Last July.
Yeah,
Yep.
last month,
July
which was a
15th.
day ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited to hear your story, Megan.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So you did some bridal and some
And film, television, commercial.
film, television commercial.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. So-
and now that's kind of like our media program we have here.
Yeah. Things have changed a little bit, but
Yes.
yeah, basic same principles and everything, and same classes. So
Awesome.
yeah, did bridal and film, television, commercial, and I loved it. So
Great. All right. So, what made you want to become a makeup artist?
So I was actually attending Oakland University for 3 years after high school, and I was going for engineering, and then I was going for human resource management, and I realized it just was not for me. I didn't do well in classes, I hated it, I dreaded going, and I just had an honest conversation with myself one day, and I was just like, what is gonna make you happy? What is gonna get you out of bed at 5 in the morning, and you're gonna be, just get out of bed and, not dreading going to work, and for me that was makeup, and I started looking into different schools, and at first I was looking into cosmetology, but then I was like, I don't want to do any hair, I don't want to do nails, I don't want to do that. Same exact thing, right?
Yeah.
And so then I started looking into aesthetic programs, and I was like, again, why am I not just going for makeup? Why am I not just taking that plunge? So I found Multimedia Makeup Academy. At the time it was Michigan Makeup Academy, and I went for it, and I actually got into a car accident, broke a vertebrae in my spine.
Wow.
And then, but I was enrolled at MMA still, and
I just
so
got the chills.
and it was honestly the only thing I had to look forward to, So I would be in bed and just kind of feeling down about the whole situation, and I would do my makeup to feel better, and
Really?
it's how I escaped from everything, and it was my release. It was everything and more. So then coming to school, I was just ready to go. I was just excited for classes, couldn't wait to be in the classroom, and start my career. So
You just have always kind of had a love for makeup.
actually, no.
Oh, really?
No, I was always a tomboy growing up.
Really?
Oh, I played 3 sports in high school.
Wow.
I never wore makeup really until my college years, and I couldn't stop obsessing over it. And that's how I knew. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
so it
good.
can be, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so who would you say is your biggest inspiration with your career for makeup?
Oh, I've got so many. I've got 3 artists here at the school that I have looked up to ever since I started, and that's
Awesome.
Brandy Myrie, Jen Coakley, and Christina Newman.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They're
So
awesome instructors.
yeah, definitely. And then
Oh, she actually just commented, "We love Megan Walker. She's an inspiration."
oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then I would say other artists in the industry that I look up to are Jordan Liberty, hands down. He does amazing work for Anastasia and just other different ad campaigns. Lisa Eldridge, I could listen to her talk all day.
I know.
So that amazing accent.
I
And then
know.
Charlotte Tilbury, for sure. So those are probably my top 6 people that are just my core people that I just look up to for inspiration.
Good. That's nice. They're all kind of different too. So you look up to them for different things.
For sure.
Yeah. Awesome. Great. Okay, so what would you say your favorite thing while you were here what you were taught?
It actually doesn't have to do with a makeup technique. It really has to do with, I guess, a life lesson. So I think it was Brandy. I was in her business class, and she kind of had us take a look around at our peers, and she basically was just like, these are not your competitors, these are your friends, these are your allies, they're not your enemies. Make friends with these people, because that's honestly how I've gotten a lot of my gigs is just different networking situations, and being here, hey, I'm booked, can you do this for me? I had a bridal trial that I might have double booked myself. Could you pick me up or whatever? So that was probably my biggest thing, because coming into this I was very timid, very shy. I didn't really want to expand my social circle and start networking with my peers, because I started looking at them as my competitors, but in all actuality they're not. They're my colleagues, they're my friends, they're my peers, and that to me was invaluable. When she kind of said that, I was blown away, because it ended up being really true. So that was probably the biggest valuable lesson that I've gotten out of this, is just the community and working together. So
she actually wrote a blog on that. We have a blog on that. Oh, Marcella. Hi, Marcella.
Hi.
She actually wrote a blog on that, how it's called Collaboration Over Competition, you know, and it's great, because you kind of think, oh, you know, I'm competing with that person for a job, but in reality, that person's gonna help you. You know, I haven't tried these two products. Which one's better? I need to know. This one's better because of this, this, this. Oh, you know what? I'm booked. You know, I need to do 10 people in 3 hours. I need another girl. Oh, hey, I'll do you. You know, next time call me and I'll help you with your services. Yep. You're right. You're so right. That's actually great.
Yeah. So it has nothing to do with any makeup technique. I would say that was probably the best valuable lesson that I've ever gotten out of it, because this community that we have here is incredible, and I'm glad that I'm a part of it, and that I utilize it and I stay involved and interactive, and it's quite amazing. So
good. And that was in your business class here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And so that's another thing. I'm not sure if we've mentioned that before, but there's also business classes as well. If you are not aware of that. So not only do we teach you the makeup techniques, but we also teach you how to run your business. The technique's great, but you need to actually learn how to run your business.
Yes.
So
and like I said, I was going to Oakland University for business, so to combine those two, it was unparalleled. It was awesome.
And your student loan probably went down a little bit after that.
Definitely. Yep, for sure.
Jen said, great job, Megan Walker. You're killing it.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Jen. Thank you.
Okay, so then the last question I kind of have for you is, if someone is interested in a career for makeup, what would be like one piece of advice you'd give them?
My one piece of advice would be to go for it fearlessly. Even after starting classes here, I was still so timid and still so afraid to make a mistake. And once I started going after things that I thought I had no business going after, and once I started building that confidence in myself, it all just kind of started snowballing. And I just put fear aside, because that is your number one limitation, is yourself. And that was the case for me. And if you're kind of like, oh, I don't really know, just try and go after it 100%, and fearlessly, because once I started doing that, I saw results. And it's to be in this position that I'm in right now, I'm so grateful for. And so I never thought I would be here, and here I am, thanks to this amazing school, thanks to all of my instructors and guidance counselors and Brandy and just all of the career counseling that I've had. That was probably my number one thing, was myself. I was my own limitation. And once I got rid of that, I haven't looked back since. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, you know what though, you have done, I'm so happy we were able to help you, in our mentoring and counseling and in the classes and the business classes. But you have taken things to the next level. I mean, it's awesome. You should see her on social media. She does Facebook Live herself here. I'm telling you, you're very intense, and that's awesome.
Thank you.
Because we can provide all that for you, but it's what you do with it afterwards. And we want to help you. We'll always be there for you. We've said that, day one. And so we want to always be there for you. But the thing is, you've taken it to the next level, which is great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I remember being in career counseling with Brandy, and she just kind of shook me a little bit and was just like, you need to make an action. Like, you need to, because you have the potential, you have the skill, and having that confidence in me before I even had it in myself was what really took me to the next level. So
awesome.
I'm so grateful and appreciative for everything that everyone here has done to collaborate on all of this. So
That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today, Megan. You were
You're
awesome to
welcome.
have on here. I love hearing stories. Like I said, I got chills a couple times with you, so I was like, oh my god. And I'm trying not to like shiver, and you know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you.
No,
shiver.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's good to get to know you a little better. And it's so funny because I've known you since I've worked here. Now I'm like, oh my gosh.
You're like,
really
I never know
fun.
that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit
Awesome.
of background. So.
Well, good. Okay, well, we wish you the best in your career. Everyone, check out all of her work she's done. And right now, you want to go give a shout out to where you work?
Oh yeah, so I actually work for an amazing hair and makeup company called Katie Marie Beauty. They're a little downtown salon in downtown Utica, and we do on-location services as well as in-studio services.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
so
amazing.
call her up. She does amazing work. Go ahead and check her out. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for our Walk-In Wednesday tour. Our admissions director, Brandy Myrie, will be giving you a tour.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for
guys.
joining us. Bye, everyone.
Bye.